Hey, it is Adonde here, speaking to you once again. Good evening. How's your evening going so far? I hope it's going great. And, you know, trying to get back into the groove of things, doing my Raptor videos as I did from the past, and, back at it again. And this time around, I'll do a little changing up when the season starts, trying to make my videos short, give my takes and takeaway from each game that the Raptors play, and hopefully have a great season. But before we get on into all of that, I just want your opinion about the season coming up, and we're going to talk about what the Raptors defense. I'm hearing a lot of talk all over social media and ever talking about their defense. This team could have a wall defensive like Nick Nurse could put out there and making it making the opponent having a difficult time trying to even score on the Raptors. And that's what you need, right? In a game of basketball, they say defense leads to offense. And we saw that. Raptor fans, we saw that. That's the correct word. In 2019, when you have defensive guys like OG and Kawhi Leonard and Kyle, Fred Van Fleet, those guys playing tremendous defense on the Raptors that led to the NBA championship. And then through the 2 years after, the defense was still there. Also, can't forget Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol. And then the 2 years after, the defense was still there, but the offense was kind of, lackluster, although it was there sometimes. Last year, also, I believe, uh, most of the time, if you watch most of the games, the Raptors' offense was, I don't know how to put it, but it was there most nights and was not there most other nights, right? But let's talk about this defensive team for this squad, this year's team. And first off my list, I gotta put guys like OG Ananobi. He's the guy that will give you a shutdown any star player on the opponent team. If you know what the matchup is, who's ever on the court that Nick Nurse says, okay, get out there and contain this guy. And you, as a fan, we like to see things like that, right? Also, Fred Van Fleet is another great defender player out there also. He's the type of guy I like, when he's on the court that he can uh you know use his hands also, steals is get a lot of steals off the ball also. So is OG, and I'm hearing guys like Scotty Barnes. I mean, Scotty Barnes, if you watch him during the summer league this season, yeah, he looked good on the defensive side. Sorry, and you gotta have high hopes for this guy that if he could carry that into the season also. As a rookie in your first year, guys are gonna attack him and try to out out dribble him and outplay him. But if he stands on his 2 feet and uses the feet also, the hands and everything, hey, great on him. Who else can I think of? Well, I mean, we don't have Stanley Johnson, so that's unfortunate. Um, Chris Boucher, I don't know. I mean, Chris Boucher is a good, you know, rim protector. I know, Ken Birch. I mean, he could be a very good help on the defensive side. Also, there's pretty other players that I'm trying to think of now. I don't know about Pascal Siakam. I mean, Pascal Siakam. At some times he could be a good defender, but I don't. I really don't know if he's a big number, uh, type defender player out there, right? So that's what I want to get into. Next thing, as I talk about in this video, your expectations of the Raptors this season. Now, look, the season hasn't started yet. I know it's way too early right now to kind of think of where do you think that the Raptors end up? How well do you think they would do? So I'm trying to set the win total at, I would say, over and under win total for the Raptors for me is 44.5. So if you do the math, anything 44 over 4.5 technically is like 45 and above. Below under is below 44 games of wins. And look, I mean, yeah, you could say I'm biased, but I believe if the Raptors do what they do, if Nick Nurse have these guys playing the style that we see him done for many years, when he was the assistant coach, now to the coach of this Raptors for uh, the third season now. Uh, I believe the Raptors will win more than 44 games. Now, I mean, is that a far fetch? Maybe not. And there's a reason why I'm saying that, because now that the Raptors are back home, where they have the crowd and the home fans, the energy that they can build off when they're at home, and in a game where they're up by 10, 15 in the fourth quarter, or when they're down by 10 or less, they can use the energy off the crowd. And the home games for me, I believe, because it's been a long time that the Raptors have been played home. 41 on at home, 41 on the road. I believe most of the games, if they win at home, if the Raptors can win at least, let's see, maybe 30, 31, anywhere between 30, 31, and 32 games at home, uh, that's going to take a miracle. But if they do, they're good. And then win another 16, 17 on the road, which I mean, they're going to finish under 500 if they win over 44 games. So, I mean, they have the work cut out for them, right? But as I said, if Nick Nurse gets these guys playing the way they supposed to play, I believe 44 over 44.5. So 45 wins, which I should mention, is good for the Raptors. Now, would that qualify them to make the play-in tournament? I don't know, because you got to look out for teams like Chicago, the Bulls, teams like New York. Now, do I put Charlotte in that mix? I mean, maybe. Who else can I think of? Can't really think of any other team right now. Oh, Indiana. That's another team you gotta look out for. So, uh, when you see people like ESPN, which I I always keep saying ESPN, for some reason I believe they feel, I don't know if they were so embarrassed, from 2019, like cause the Raptors finally won. They had no choice to say good things about the Raptors. Now, 2020, the bubble, the Raptors make the playoffs, second round eliminated. 2021 was a season that many of us Raptor fans want to forget. I don't want to count 2021. For me, 2021 wasn't a season. For me. Basically, that's what I feel like. Now, here for the 2022 season that's coming up. Well, basically, it's 2021-2022 season. ESPN making these, you know, predictions that, I mean, everyone's going to make a prediction whether the Raptors make it to the playoffs or not. But us Raptor fans, including myself, I believe that if they put their heart, they put their soul, their mind, get the work done, grind it out, I mean, we might see some games. And here's a bold prediction. We're going to see a couple of games where the Raptors will win at the buzzer, will lose at the buzzer. Uh, Maybe this is not a bold prediction, but we might see Raptor games where they lose by one, or they lose in overtime, double overtime. We're gonna see some high scoring points from, I'm gonna say high scoring points from guys like Fred Van Fleet. He's gonna have like, not three. I'm gonna say he's gonna have maybe at least 7 high scoring games. Pascal will have at least 10. OG will have at least maybe 6. They're the 3 main guys. And there will be a night where Scotty Barnes scores 30 plus in a game. We may see a game where Goran Dragic scores, 20 plus 10 assists plus. It's going to be a crazy season. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. So if you know basketball, if you watch basketball, be prepared to see these things. All right. So I was going to do it for this one here. I just want to know your expectations and the defensive side. What do you think about this defensive that I'm hearing about? Past couple of weeks now, I've been hearing a lot of these talks about the Raptors defense could be top 10 this season. And that would not surprise me. It would not. All right, guys and girls. I know there's a lot of ladies watching this too, but mostly the males also. That's going to do for me. Adonde here speaking to you once again. Take care. Go Raptors, go. And I'll see you another time. Bye.